Hey, what's going on, guys? Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Nata here. Sorry that I'm being a little quiet. It was currently 5:15 in the morning, and there's people in my house that are still asleep. But I woke up early, couldn't go back to sleep, and now I'm doing this video. Today we are going to be looking at a comparison of my two current red and blue Sam Raimi Spider-Man suits. They're not really based on any movie. I mean, I call this the Spider-Man 2 suit because it just looks like Spider-Man 2 suit, and this one was my current Raimi suit for a little bit. If you guys are old subscribers to my channel, you will know these were not my first two Raimi suits. I actually had two Raimi suits before these two. One of them was one that I bought from Wish for $35, and it wasn't a horrible suit. It was like, a bootleg Spider-Man suit. It had the big Raimi logo, and I just didn't like how big it was, but it had like the correct back spider. But the mask, it had like too much webbing on it, and it had like really see-through eyes, so yeah, it wasn't that great. And I tried to turn it into an Andrew Garfield suit, but it ended up looking horrible. And then I tried painting it over to make it look like the 1977 Spider-Man suit, but I ruined it with the puffy paint because I didn't stretch it out before painting over it, and just completely ruined it, so I just tossed it. And afterwards, I got another Raimi suit that I bought from my cousin, and it it had the correct size spider, like it looked like this one, but it had a V part on the neck and chest that I didn't really care for. It looked weird, and I just didn't like it. And the eyes were more of Andrew Garfield's eyes instead of Tobey Maguire's, and it had the Spider-Man 1 back logo instead of the Spider-Man 2, 3, or No Way Home logo. Like, it just didn't have the right one, so... And it was already falling apart because my cousin said that he was getting too big for it, and he accidentally got holes in it, and he accidentally burned the hand. I don't know how, but he did. But I just cut up that suit because it already had too much holes in it, and I just made it a battle damage suit, which is in my closet, but I don't really show it that often. But afterwards, I got this suit, and then I got this suit a year later. All right, so now you guys know that I've had four different Sam Raimi suits as an adult. I mean, as a kid, I had like the cheap costumes, but that's not about this video. But today we're gonna be taking a look at these two different Raimi suits that I currently own. I'm probably gonna get more to, have the collection of the different movies. But for now, these are just my two main Raimi suits, and this is one that I've had for about a year, and then I found this one on Mercari a year later. There's big differences between the two. Both of these you could have gotten from Amazon. I mean, this one you can find on Amazon now. This one I can't find it on Amazon anymore. If you guys know where I can find it on Amazon, please tell me in the comments below. That would really help. Like I said, you could see a huge difference between the suits. This one looks closer towards the movies, while this one kind of has its own thing going on, and it kind of looks like a combination of the first two movie suits, the Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man 2 suit. But I'm going to go more in depth with both of them. I think I'm going to go start with this one first because it's my oldest one. I mean, this one's not that old. I bought this in 2022, but you get what I'm saying. Anyways, this suit, it's honestly kind of bright. I mean, I know Spider-Man wears bright colors, but this one's like a little too bright, and it's comfortable but uncomfortable to wear. For some reason, I had issues with the back zipper, and apparently I'm not the only person that had that issue. A lot of people had that issues with the suit, and the suit's zipper ended up ripping on them. Hopefully that doesn't happen to me, because the suit was $35. I mean, it was cheap. It was cheap, but so you can see it's got a lot of shading on here. It's supposed to be like the muscle shading, and you can also see the patterns. So you can see it's got that brick texture. No webbing on the feet. That's good. It's got really bright webbing, while this one has a little bit of a darker webbing. Like, this one's more of white. This one's like a light gray. And the stitching, it's good, but the the stitching on the chest, it makes a spider kind of hard to tell if it's supposed to be from the first movie or second movie, or the sequels after that. And I just don't like the way it's stitched. Like, it just, like the way it's stitched right here just looks weird, and it messes up the spider. Webbing on the arms, pretty good. The stitch work, not really the best. But on here, the stitching isn't really great either. I mean, I gotta say, this has better stitching than this one, but I like the colors on this one more. But we're gonna keep talking about this one. As like I said, with the second Raimi suit that I've owned, it had the right spider, but the back spider is not the right one. I mean, if this is supposed to be based on the 2004 Spider-Man 2 movie, then this one should have like the skinny little spider, but this one has the big, fat back spider from Spider-Man 1. Like, you could see a huge difference between the Spider-Man 1 Spider-Man 2 suit. Like, the Spider-Man 1 suit has a little fat spider on the back, while Spider-Man 2 has a bit of a skinny spider, and the spider on the front from the 2002 suit is like a little crooked, but in Spider-Man 2 it's cleaner like this. You guys go back and watch the movie. I don't have the perfect editing software on my phone to do this, and it messes up whenever I edit on my computer. So, if you go back and watch the movies, you'll see what I mean. But one thing I do kind of like about this suit, I kind of like the shading, yet I don't really like how, it uses two different spiders. And this one's also a tiny bit tight on me, but it makes me look a little bit slimmer, that'll tell you that much. And this one, it does kind of make me look fatter, but this one, it does make me slim up a little bit. But I think it goes too heavy with the shadings, though. Like, it looks a little unnecessary and kind of weird. If we also look at the gloves, they also have, I guess this is on all the Spider-Man suits, but it's kind of, like, stitched weird. Like, it looks like it just stops right here and just, like, kind of looks like a weird little pattern. I don't know. But it's the Raimi suit. Like I said, this one's a little bit brighter, but at the same time, I don't know, like, some of the shadings don't really look too necessary. And I just noticed this up here, but it looks like some of the... I don't know if this was like this before, but it looks like some of the textured things is starting to fade. And the zipper kind of sucks. Like, I almost got stuck in the suit a couple times. And I couldn't zip it up, like I had to lay down on my bed in order to zip it up. Alright, enough talking about the suit. Let's go ahead and take a look at the mask. The mask is... It's got the same colors of the suit, but it doesn't have any shading because, it's a head. And this one has plastic lenses. Like, like sunglasses lenses. And they do kind of pop off sometimes, if you take it off, but I'd just rather not do that. But the stitch work on it... Looks like they didn't even try. I mean, just wait until I look at this one. It's clearly off. If you are confident enough to, unstitch the mask, then, you do that and stitch it back up, but I am not confident myself, so I'm not going to be doing that. One thing I do like about this, I do like how the lenses are, like, they're curved. But they're flat in the movie, but I do like the way they look on here. It's not bad, but it's hard to see through. Like, it looks like you're wearing it looks like you're looking through sunglasses when you put the mask on. See, let's hang on a second. Yeah, just look at that. Like, you can barely see out of it. Hang on. See, look at that. Everything is dark. I wore this costume at work, and I could not see out the lenses. So I just had to wear the mask off the whole day. But yeah, for $35, this is what you get. So let's go ahead and take a look at this Raimi suit. I know I've been talking about the same suit for like 8 or 10 minutes, but now we're gonna be looking at this one. So this one looks closer towards the actual movie suit. I call this the Spider-Man 2 suit for now until I get better Raimi suits. Got this off Mercari for 35, I think, or 40. 37, 37. That's how much I paid for it. And this is something that was on Amazon for a little bit. Like this was the default Spider-Man suit that you can get on there, but then they started selling this suit and the other crappy Raimi suit. But this one looks exactly like almost exactly how it does in the movie. There's no shading, at least not that I can see. Yeah, there's no shading. There's probably a few stains on it because this was used. But I really like how this one looks. Oh no, wait, there's shading. Well, sort of. Never mind. It's not shading. It's just the way it's just the way the lights are. But this one I actually really like. And I also noticed that the arms are two different colors of red. That's it's weird. I never noticed that. Stitching looks a little bit better, but this one from far away you can't really see it. But if you look up close, you can see brick details all over the suit. On this one, you can see it, and it's very obvious. But this one, you have to like look close at, but it's there, so you know that they try to have as much details as possible and try to be accurate. And like I said, this one is definitely darker, but like I said, it's a lot closer to the suit. And I didn't mention this, but at the bottom of the feet, they are both. No, I probably did mention it, but I can't remember. But at the bottom of the feet, there's no webbing, so not only do you know where the bottom of your foot's supposed to go, but if you have soles that you want to put on, that gives you a help with it, and it won't be covering any webs. And like I said, the webbing on here is a little bit darker, like it's more of a light gray, and this one is more of a white or silver. And the spider on here isn't misshaped and stitched in the middle. It actually looks like the real movie spider. And it's got missing webbing right here in the middle, but I can always get some puffy paint and fix it if I wanted to, but I'm not going to do that because I'm not confident in myself at all with puffy paint. So, looking at the hands, they are a little bit different compared to to this suit. Like you see the webbing on the hands, it's got that same little V part, but this one's a little bit cleaner and actually connects with the webbing. Although the hands are a little too big for me, yet it's really tight for me to get in the arms. That's weird. Not really much else to say about it. And the spider is more of a charcoal color, and I think this is actually closer to the Spider-Man 2 suit. And I think the Spider-Man 3 has a silver, like a silverish type of spider. Well, this one has charcoal, so I think this might be the Spider-Man 2 version. But looking at the stitching, it is a little bit better compared to this suit. Like the webbing is a little bit closer together, while this one is like almost an inch apart. So you can see this one almost matches up, and it's really close. Like you can get away with probably fixing this. This one you can have to like work a lot for, but this one you probably won't have to work so much for. But if we go ahead and turn the suit on the back, remember how I complained about the spiders? Back spiders? Well, guess what? This one's actually got the right spider. Like, I was so happy when I saw this on Mercari. I just had to get it because this one was the closest looking Raimi suit, to looking like the real thing. And I don't know what's going on right here. I guess it's supposed to be the middle webbing, but it's not going all the way down. But it's kind of like a little V part, but it doesn't really bother me that much. Like I said, if I wanted to, I could just get puffy paint and fix this. You know, make it actually look right. But I guess there's supposed to be webbing right here, but the people who made it didn't add enough, white to it. Or they, didn't stitch it right. Like, it's probably, there's probably more webbing in the parts where it was stitched, but I don't know. I don't really feel confident in myself to stitch anything, but that's one of the things I like about this suit better. It's actually got the back spider and the right spider right. Yet I'm about to go through like one of the worst parts of the suit, and that is the mask. Oh boy. I like the suit better, but the mask throws it off, and I hate it. Alright, so here is the mask. It's not that bad on the front. Hang on a second, I'm sorry. Probably should have came more prepared for this video, but I didn't. So this one's got plastic lenses, and it's a little bent because I keep all my masks in the same drawer while I keep my other suits, in different drawers, and I fold them, but I didn't want the eyes, I didn't want the mask to get folded, but I think this one accidentally did, and it ruined one of the lenses. And I could probably fix it, but looking at this mask, you don't see much issues, but if you look closer, you could see missing webbing, and I think the eyes are supposed to be more up here. Like, I think they're supposed to be, up here, because this part isn't supposed to be visible. Yeah, I think the tip of the mask is supposed to go right there, while the webbing is, surrounding the lenses. Bottom of the mask isn't that bad, but you can see where it, you can see the part where it's supposed to connect from, like, the chin to the neck. And it kind of, like, starts on this, on this suit. And it looks like there's supposed to be some webbing in the middle. But, like, on the neck, it has, like, a missing web part, and I guess that's where it's supposed to, be. Oh, hang on, sorry. If that makes any sense. I don't know if it makes sense, but hang on, let me flip it back over. I'm sorry, guys. I know this video is going on way too long, but this is like an in-depth view of my two different suits. Alright, here's what I'm talking about. Like, if this suit was, like a whole suit, the mask wasn't detachable. As you can see, this is where it would connect, and that's why there's missing webbing right here, because there's no webbing that goes down. I mean, I think there is supposed to be in the movie, but I have to go back and watch it. I mean, it's not that huge of a deal to me, but I really don't wear the suit that much, because, like, I think I can find better ones, but at the same time, this is one of my better looking suits. But here's one of the things I kind of hate the most about this mask. You think the front looks bad? Look at the back. It is literally the same exact pattern on the front. Just put it on the back. As you can see, it looks more like the front face, and it's awful. It's a mess, and this is not right. This is definitely not right. As you can see, it's got the V part on the back of the mask, and it like it does on this back. See? I mean, I don't know why it's there and why they decided to take the front and, put it on the back. I don't know if all the suits are like that, but if you guys have the suit, let me know in the comments below. But, yeah. So, hang on, I'm gonna put these two suits back to the normal way. Alright. So, there's the comparison between the two suits. If I were to pick which one, I would say I would probably wear this one. I mean, this one could probably be fixed. This one is just too bright, and the zipper's a little sketchy, and it's really hard to see through. Meanwhile, this one, I mean, there are some flaws about it, but it looks closer towards the movie suit, and you could probably just get a different mask and, wear that with this suit, but I think I favor this suit more, so 2023 Raimi suit wins this round. So yeah, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you guys want me to do a comparison of same soup made by different companies, review again, let me know in the comments below. So thanks for watching, guys. It's been your friendly neighborhood Spider-Nata, and I'll be seeing you webheads later. Peace out.